That's why when I tell you that my breast milk is sweet, you think I'm lying. See my husband here, ask him, ask my sons. My breast milk is literally delicious because I know that pump is the tummy tippy pump. It's really same with Zim as well. Zim will have like 1 hour skin to skin. A lot of difference with the breast. So we're going to pump some breast milk. So we're going to be breastfeeding baby in this video, whilst we talk about what we're going to be talking about, because it's breastfeeding related. So I want you to have a visual, I don't know, I want you to see it because I feel like you're going to connect with it more. What are you looking at? You sweet boy, you've taken out mommy's mic. You're going to, like, you know, connect with it more and have a better understanding and feel about what we're going to be talking about today. And if you're watching this video, do not leave. I figured out that most breastfeeding videos are usually some perverts watching the videos because they want to probably see a woman breastfeed, which I find really weird. Like, if you're that kind of person, you need help. So this is literally going to bless you if you watch till the end. We're going to also be expressing breast milk in this video because I haven't breastfed my baby this breast for a few hours. All through the night I didn't give him this breast to suck, so it's full. We're going to be expressing milk as we go, but most importantly, aside this whole visuals of breastfeeding and expressing, I want you to take what we're going to be talking about seriously and pick a thing or two, and also he's laughing, a thing or two, and also share more with us so that we can learn. You know, we learn every day, and of course I do not know it all. Before we begin, do not be like me. I had mastitis. I don't know if I told you guys, I was even in the hospital because mine was very serious. So it's not really good not to feed your baby for a long time because you might start to feel pains. You know, it might get infected and you might be diagnosed with mastitis. Baby wants to suck. Okay, let's do this. So before, way back, those days, from my understanding, lots of women used to give birth at home, and you know, it was the norm. Women used to support women through breastfeeding, through delivery. Sorry if you can hear noise, there's a lot of noise outside today. Through delivery, and women got lots of support, you know, for breastfeeding. But somehow there were too many deaths when women attempted to give birth at home, and then people now switched to hospital. And at the time, hospitals were not fans. Let's use the word fans. They were not so big on breastfeeding. It's only in recent times that they have begun to... You want to show them my breast? Only in recent times that they've become like big promoters of breastfeeding, hence the word baby friendly. You hear about skin to skin contact and immediate breastfeeding at delivery. I mean, when I had Jamal in Nigeria, as soon as I had him and they cleaned him up, they brought him to me to breastfeed. Same with Zim as well. Zim, we had like 1 hour skin to skin before, you know, I started breastfeeding him as well. So now hospitals now, you know, tell women to breastfeed, but there are some factors that has, you know, affected the whole thing. So I want you to have a clear idea about what this video is about. This video is about the trend of breastfeeding and also some changes that you should expect if you intend to breastfeed your baby. And I want to quickly take a detour to say that do what works for you. Okay, if breastfeeding works for you, fine. If it doesn't work for you, I mean, there are no rules. I personally am in love with breastfeeding. I love breastfeeding so much. The entire idea of breastfeeding amazes me. Like I was telling my mom the other day, I was like, how does the milk product, because when the milk is producing, I don't know if you're a mom in the house, please testify. When the milk is producing, you literally feel it. Yo. No, you like me too much. Yeah. You literally feel the milk pumping, like you feel the production taking place. So I'm like, how is it producing? Which factory? What are the ingredients they're using to produce it? Like the entire idea messes with me. It amazes me. And then the benefits of breastfeeding. And again, I do not like washing baby bottles because I will wash, sterilize. I will lose my soul, use all my soul to sterilize. It's so stressful. So on the go, there's warm, fresh milk available for my baby that is very healthy. Why will I be killing myself? And this is because breastfeeding is easy for me. If it does not come easy for you or doesn't come easy to you, do not kill yourself. Some people struggle with it. They really, literally struggle with breastfeeding. So if you're that kind of mom, I'm really sweating. Why? I thought I used to sweat abroad, but I'm sweating. You know, if you're that kind of mom that struggles with it, it's not easy for you, it doesn't come easy to you, please do something else. It's not by force, okay? Your baby will still be fine if you don't breastfeed, okay? But me, I breastfeed everywhere. I breastfeed in church, I breastfeed everywhere, I breastfeed in the hospital, on the bus, on YouTube. I breastfeed everywhere. I love it. But as I'm saying, you don't think it's easy. It comes with a lot of stress, tiredness, backache, you know, all those things are there. But man, you know, the love for it overrides it for me. So that's just a detour. I spent a lot of time seeing this. So later on, you know, breastfeeding stopped being like the main thing. And then another factor that affected the rate at which people breastfed at the time was maternal employment. Things changed from women being stay-at-home full housewives to women working, you know, and a full-time working mom cannot maintain full-time breastfeeding as well, you know, compared to a full-time stay-at-home mom. So it also affected it. But I would say that I love a particular idea that I saw in Nigeria. It's done by NAFDAC head office in Nigeria. If you are a mom, you after your maternity leave of 3 months, there is a crèche. There's a crèche at the office, a separate building from the main office. It's just right behind the office. So you can be at work and your baby is at the crèche. There are nannies there. You can also bring your nanny from home, right? So your nanny is with your baby in your office. So you work, you go to the back of the office, you breastfeed, you come back to your office, you work, your nanny is watching over the baby, the office nanny is watching over the baby. I love that idea, and I would have loved if every single organization, you know, steals the idea or, you know, replicate the idea. But I would say here in the UK, it's different. I mean, first of all, you have like 9 months maternity paid leave. You even have paternity leave as well. So you give birth, you and your husband are at home caring for the baby for a long time, and you're being paid as well. And then when you want to go back to work, the entire organization that you're working with, they will adjust and readjust to your schedule. Like, you tell them when you're available to work, you tell them when you want to work, you tell them how you want the work to go. Most times, in most offices, they're going to literally adjust everything just to suit you, because here they do not play with babies. Unlike Nigeria, they're like, "Now me send you, what's my business?" Yeah, keep your personal business at home and come to work, and this is work. So when I saw that in NAFDAC, they did what they did, or they do what they do, I was amazed, because childcare is necessary. It's very necessary, and it's not easy, because leaving your children at home with somebody that you do not know, nobody to look after them. But well, thank God for CCTVs now. But how many people can really afford CCTVs? You can afford the help, but you might not be able to afford a CCTV camera, because labor is cheap in Nigeria, right? You can even leave your child with a family member, and the family member can do harm to your child as well. So what are we talking about? Fast forward to later on, you know, there was more like knowledge and information out there about the importance of breast milk, which I told you guys that is one of the reasons why I love it. Like, breast milk is good for my babies. I've not tried formula, so I cannot tell. If you're a mom that did not really breastfeed, please share with us. I mean, I feel like it's the same thing. It's not, I don't know, maybe breast milk is more natural, but they're all good for babies. Milk is milk, milk is good for babies. But me personally, I would say that breast milk is good for my own setting. Like, that's all I know, right? So it worked for me. So with the, you know, information here and there, with the knowledge of the importance of breast milk, people started subscribing back to breast milk. So there was a time that it was out of fashion, especially like in the US. In the West, yeah, it was out of fashion. Lots of women didn't want their boobs to fall and things like that. Whatever it is that works for you, man, go ahead. Talking about the importance, if you want me to make another video like this where we would share like the importance of breast milk or breastfeeding, then let me know. Are you done sucking? If you're done, I want to go pump some milk because my boobs are hurting me. My boy. Maybe I should go pump some milk. You guys, see this plant? My aunt got these for me when she was coming to see my baby, and it did not look live. It was looking like plastic. I told my mom that no, it's artificial plant. I was so happy. I did not know it was live. And then one day I kept it by the window in my living room, and that was how, I don't know if you saw, no, I don't know what happened, but it started to wither away. So I brought it back here. This is where it was before. So I brought it back here. So when you want to express milk, we're going to express breast milk now, right? I just want to talk about the change in, like the changes that happens as you gradually progress as a mom from, you know, the infant stage of breastfeeding, and your baby grows and you go deep into breastfeeding when the baby is bigger. There are changes that are bound to happen. For sure, those changes must happen. And I'm going to be sharing all of that with you so that when you want to give birth, you know, like sometimes people are like, should I breastfeed? Should I not breastfeed? If you know you don't want to breastfeed, do not even start it. So you're going to understand a lot of changes that occurs when you want to breastfeed your baby. You have to understand that sometimes it's going to seem like the baby is not having enough milk, and you should take note of that, because if your baby is sucking, your baby is supposed to be putting on weight. If your baby is not putting on weight, then the milk is not enough for that child, and that's the right time to wean that child, because the milk is not satisfying the baby anymore. You have to also understand that things will happen that will shock you. The baby might not even suck for 2 whole days. The baby might not suck, so do not panic. Sometimes children just do it. They don't want to eat. Even you as a human being, as an adult, sometimes you don't feel like eating, right? So this is what I use to sterilize my it's the local way, right? This is like what came with the breast pump. So I just put my tablet inside, and then I put boiling water, and I do that like over and over and over again. That's after washing. So sometimes your baby might suck. Sometimes your baby might come and suck at intervals. The baby will come, suck, go, right? You think the baby is, you see that baby is literally playing with your breast. It's okay. It's completely, totally fine and normal that babies do that. There are times that baby comes to you and you're like, if you want to suck, you might get frustrated because you're busy. If you want to suck, the baby might be there just for comfort, just for that soothing, you know. The baby has different reasons to come to you. Sometimes it's for security. Sometimes baby comes to you because he's hungry or she is hungry. I keep saying he because I have boys, mama boys. You know, so they have different reasons why they come to you. You have to understand this, because if you understand this, you're going to be successful in your journey to long-term breastfeeding. For you to be literally successful in that journey, you need to understand all of these and have all the information that you need so that you know what to expect. For example, you pump your breast milk now and you see green milk. Your breast milk is green. Do not panic and say, green. It's normal. Sometimes breast milk can be green. I've never had green breast milk before, but some mothers have, and it's completely fine. Sometimes it is yellow. Do not panic. Now, small thing, you know, and sometimes it's white, sometimes it's thick, sometimes it's watery. You have to understand that the fore milk, that's the one in front, is literally more watery and has more water than the hind milk. That one is white and watery. The hind milk, that's the milk behind. See, I don't know how God take down. Inside this breast, they get front and back milk. Hey, I beg, I no feel laugh. So the one for back, it is thicker, it is yellower. If there's anything like that, is yellowish, you know, a little bit, or off-white, and it's thicker. That's the one that contains fat. So sometimes I literally want to give my baby just hind milk because he's been sucking fore milk. So I express the fore milk and keep it in the fridge, in the freezer, and then I give him the hind milk. Does that make sense? I be teacher. Does that make sense? I be teacher now. Literally, I pray that this video meets somebody that really is confused about this whole thing, because there are lots of things that we don't talk about. For example, people say, oh, when you go out and come back, you have to wash your breasts. You have to wash your nipples before you breastfeed because you've been under the sun, the breast is going to be sour. There is nothing like that. Yeah. Whose tea is that? Yours? Mine? No. Adriel, yours? You say, oh no, my husband knows me. If you're making my own t-shirt, let it be. Not now. If I just do me hot, so that by the time I'm done, I'm ready to eat it. I want to just express milk. That's all. Baby, just do it hot for me. Now me they drink the milk, the tea now. I see na milk. So you have to literally understand it that, you know, it's different. You have to also understand that breast milk have different tastes. That's why when I tell you that my breast milk is sweet, you think I'm lying. See my husband here, ask him. Ask my sons. My breast milk is literally delicious because I know that.
And the first one is sweet.
You say it's the first one. Have you tasted my breast milk before, Sha?
Yes.
Maybe please, when and where? When?
I have.
When?
I have. In this house. In Nigeria. First one.
Please ask my children. My breast milk is delicious and nutritious because I have this in mind.
No, your first child is talking. I say ask your children.
So, my breast. Oh God, this man. Let's go and pump this thing. So you have to equip yourself with relevant information. Your breast milk doesn't taste the same. The taste is highly dependent on what you eat, okay? Like I said in one of my videos, if you're eating ogiri and okpei, your breast milk will be ogiri and okpei breast milk. And if you're eating nice things that smells good and is nutritious, I mean, I'm not saying don't eat ogiri and okpei. I eat ogiri and okpei very well. I'm just saying, understand that the nutritional value, the weight, the quality of your milk is highly, and the taste is highly dependent on what you eat. So this is white and the light is making it, I don't know. So we're going to pump some breast milk. There's a lot of difference with the breast, okay? Look at this. It's not as full as this because he has been sucking this all night. See, it's finished. He has finished that one. So this is the one that has the milk that we're going to be pumping right now. So it's just me covering the entire areola area with this whole breastfeeding pump. The area is that whole black area around your nipples. When you have a baby, it's going to get wider. If it's not thin, it's going to, if it was, not wide, it would be wide. And then if it was not black, it would be very black. So you just cover it like this and begin pumping. My breast pump is the Tummy Tippy pump. It's really good. I used it for Jamal and I'm using it for my second baby. Before now, I was using a manual breast pump. It was too stressful for me, please. So I got this one. You literally just put it on here and the vibration starts. There are like several number of dots here. This is like 2, there's 3 dots and 4 dots. It's just the speed, okay? It depends on how fast you want to go. So apparently I've pumped almost halfway. I was talking and my memory card was full. I did not know. So this is the fastest and this is the one I like to go with. These 4 dots here, because it just makes my life easy. In 10 minutes I can just I can fill up 150 mils in 10 minutes. So I'm going to turn some milk right here. I stopped filming the pumping because it was so noisy. So I just pumped 1 cup, which is 150 mils. So I did over 200 mils in about 12 minutes, 10 minutes-ish. Baby, please come and put it in the freezer. Thank you. Baby is crying. Help me, please, babe. Zim, I'm coming. I need to eat. I'm so hungry. See, my husband just brought breakfast to me. I need to finish quickly so I can eat. I'm very hungry. Jamal, don't do that. Daddy said no. He's playing. It's not, Daddy is not joking. Daddy is not joking. Another thing that might come as a shock to you is that your baby might prefer one breast to the other. My kids, it happened with me, both of my kids, they prefer this breast to this breast. And I got away with it. However, you need to get yourself checked because sometimes it might be nothing. It could just be that the baby is more comfortable, in this position. See, breastfeeding is my thing. Breastfeeding. So when my health visitor came, when I just had my baby, she was so amazed at how well I was breastfeeding my child. She was like, can I please come with her to her breastfeeding class so I can show new moms? I was a new mom myself that time. I just had Zin. I can show them how to breastfeed. That she really loved that I'm so good at it. But COVID did not even allow the classes even hold anymore. So yeah, it's my thing. I love it. So listen to me when I tell you, get yourself checked if your baby is rejecting one breast. It could be that the rejected breast might have blood in the milk. It could be that you have mastitis on that breast, and even though when I had mastitis, it was on this one that they even like. It could be that you have mastitis, and when you have mastitis, sometimes the milk in that breast tastes very salty. So get yourself checked. It could be nothing. For me, it was nothing. I got away with it, and it made weaning the baby not too stressful. The bad part is that when I put on clothes, one breast is evidently bigger than the other one. Evidently, I did a video about it on YouTube here. I showed you guys one breast was bigger than the other breast. But when I was weaning the baby, I didn't have to go through pain on both breasts, because at some point this breast stopped producing milk because it was not in use. I was not even pumping it. So on that thing you can do to stimulate that breast is pump it. I wasn't pumping mine. I got away with it. I was not just a serious person. I had to reduce the lighting. I don't know if I over reduced it, but I think it's better now. Another thing is biting. It's something you know about, but I want you to know that it's not every child that bites. My son Jamal never bit me for a day. I think he did once, and it was a mistake. He didn't bite me, you know, but some babies bite. I think that Jamal's own had to do with the fact that he was very slow with teething. He did not teeth early, right? So, you know, I got away with it. Some kids, even with their gum, if they bite you here, I feel like my second child is going to be biting because it's already showing signs. For my mom, if you bite her, you've weaned yourself. The first day you bite my mom, according to her, all of us, if you just start biting her, that's it. She's going to wean you because the pain is unbearable. So do what works for you. Don't go and say you must breastfeed or go and cut your nipples. If you know you can bear the pain, you can stand it, then why not? The last one is the fact that if you know you want to breastfeed, be ready that you're going to be awake sometimes, because for my baby sleeps night till morning. I'm the one that wakes him up to feed him. I wake him up to change his diaper. He sleeps night till morning ever since I had him, literally. Maybe 2 or 3 nights that he has not slept, but yeah, he has not really slept all through. But the thing is, once he sleeps till, when I say morning, not 7 a.m., not 10 a.m., 11 in the morning. My baby sleeps all through. But I wake him up because if I don't wake him up, hunger would wake him up. So know that you're going to not have sleep, okay? If you're a breastfeeding mom, you're a nursing mom, you're going to wake up a lot at night. Sometimes they wake up for no reason, just like adults as well. You know, you might wake up to go and pee and you don't want to sleep again. You'll be looking for sleep, you will not see sleep. So it's the same thing with them as well. So they might be up for no reason. They want to play, they want to nurse, they want comfort, they just want to play. So just know that you have to deal with all of that. I hope this video is helpful to somebody out there, you know, in helping you make a decision as to whether you would breastfeed or not. I'm going to end it here and now because I have to eat, I have to feed my baby, I have to go out as well. I'm starting work tomorrow. I filmed something about my job. I'm going to post that maybe sometime next week. So I want to go and shop for shoes for the work. So I'm not going to vlog that. I'm just going to get shoes and that is it. So if you like this video, please share with somebody like a new mom, somebody pregnant. Please share with them. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Know that if you cannot breastfeed, you're not less of a mom than I am. It is just that it's difficult for you or you don't want to. With motherhood, I have said it over and again that do what works for you because life is already hard. If you say breastfeeding, they hard for me to start with the breastfeed. If it stressed me, I beg, life is already hard. I don't want anything that will come and stress my life. But because naturally it flows well with me and I like it, that's why I'm doing it. So guys, yeah, if you want to be part of this family, follow, thumbs up, subscribe and all of that good stuff. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I guess ciao now. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye guys.